walk of shame. It's never a good walk, is it, when you've crashed and walking along to try and find your drone and to see whether or not it's had any damage. Now, it's actually the first time I've crashed the Avata, and the fact that I lost transmission signal straight away, that actually worried me a little bit. I'm like, it's got turtle mode, which is supposed to be able to flick it over if it's landed on its back anywhere. Right, these are the pampas grasses that I hit. So, flying from just down there, so it wasn't really a great distance. Flying at full pelt here, so I'm kind of guessing it's not stuck in the grass, so that's good. So it will be hitting there, straight down here. Where? And because it hasn't got any transmission signal, I can't activate the bleeping, which is annoying. Still, even this close, no transmission signal. So I don't know whether it's smashed, trashed, or maybe the battery just became dislodged. Damn. I don't want to be sticking my hand in there. It's looking pretty nasty. Oh, hello. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so. Okay, there's half the drone. So he's. Ooh, I think he hit the wall. Judging by the looks of those scrapes, he's obviously hit. Yeah, he may have come down from there, hit the wall, and bounced over here, which would explain why there's no battery. So that's a shit, isn't it? Where the fuck did the battery go? Right, maybe time to put down all of the. So I'm lucky, the gimbal is still protected, that's good. In fact, it looks like, you know, the old prop guards have done their job. I mean, that's got some meaty scratches on it by the looks of it, so it obviously did hit these rocks here. But where the hell has the battery gone? Why would it have even ejected? That's a bit poor if the battery pops out at the drop of a hat. Damn. Ah, there we go. Hooray. Excellent. Okay, wow, he did take a knock, didn't he? So yeah, okay. Bit of a shame that he's so quick to pop out, but some chunky scratches there as well. Let's get him back and see if everything is working. Right, here are all the bits and pieces. Let's first of all see that the battery slots back in okay, and it presses in nicely. Oh dear, quite a bit of green pollen there, but no, all the props absolutely fine. A lot of green dust on there, but and like I said, some fairly chunky scratches, so obviously had a good old whack, and I can see a slight, a very slight indentation of the prop guard there. I don't know if that's going to come out on camera. So this was obviously right, yeah, so here was the impact on the rock, but it is not feeling weak. You know, ultimately it looks to me like the prop guards prop guards have done their job. They've really protected the drone from what was obviously quite a high-speed impact, and ordinarily it would have been smashed. So interesting that obviously it was flying forwards, it must have hit the grass, spun round and landed on the rock with that piece there. That's obviously where the impact was. But that prop turning absolutely fine without any issue. Right, so the proof will be in the pudding. Let's get the drone back on. Let's pop these on. Okay, there we go. One up there. So it all looks good. We're looking good. Now, what's going to be interesting is the if I can get that footage back. Oh yes, that's where it happened. Okay, well, good to see that the recording is actually intact. Sometimes, as I said, when the battery pops off and the file isn't completed, the recording isn't stopped properly, the file can get corrupted and you have to use some specialist software to try and extract the footage, but not the case this time. You see in all its glorious detail where it actually goes through the pampas grass and then hits that brick wall. But look, that's what FPV flying is all about. Unfortunately, you do crash a lot. For now, charge the battery, get it up flying again, and hopefully all will be well. Oh, that's good. Good. Up we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant stuff. So let's stay a little bit higher than the trees and the grass this time. This is where it went. And this was the set of grasses that it hit just here. And then it would have gone straight round to that wall down there. Wow. Okay, so that's brilliant. He lives to fly another day. And let's bring him back now. Great result. Okay, that is a really lovely little result there. Obviously you do not plan to crash, and you know, whenever something goes wrong, I always make a point of trying to learn. Look at what happened, look what went wrong, learn from it, move on, and try not to make the same mistake again. By its very nature, FPV flying is always going to be a bit more risky. You're flying close to the ground and obstacles. You haven't got much distance between you and those obstacles, and you are flying fast, so things are going to happen. But for me, it has very much survived its first crash, and it was a fairly chunky crash at that. So I've got no doubt, if this was the DJI FPV, it would be on its way back to DJI for repair now. It really did hit that wall a fair old whack, but no, it has stood up to that crash very, very well. So this wasn't the test I was intending to do, but certainly I'm very, very happy with how it has performed and come out the other side. So look, there we are. First crash. Wasn't expecting to make this video, but as usual, wherever you are in the world, if you like this little video, give me a little thumbs up. Till next time, have fun, happy flying.